in order to plant your seeds, you got to plow. So hey, it was like he became like her husband for that moment, and he worked on her mind and implanted his seed into her mind.
Yeah.
And she became his because now she's regurgitating everything he implanted in her mind.
Right. That's the spirit. I gotta read this.
You know.
I gotta read this.
It's a relationship called symbiosis, or symbiosis, a symbiotic relationship. It says symbiosis is a close ecological relationship between the individuals of two or more different species. It says a relationship benefits both species. Sometimes one species benefits at the other's expense, and in another case, neither species benefits. They got a picture of a clownfish and a sea anemone, right? Because the sea anemone is just planted, it's rooted within the soil or the water, right? And all it does is it stings every predator that tries to eat the clownfish. So the clownfish goes to it for basically comfort, and it's his house, right? So in the case of the N-dub and E, well, Esau is that head. The N-dub is what? She just keeps running back to him, not understanding that what? Ultimately, she gonna get eaten without him, man.
I got you said he became like her husband. She trusted him, right? Now, I'm gonna read this in Proverbs.
Or she opened up her mind to him and took in everything he said. I mean, like, you'll let another man influence your woman. That means that he pretty much got her. He got her, pretty much. That's why, like, a lot of adultery in the church, with the pastor, he's basically influencing all those women in there, and they're being seduced by him, and that's why he can have his way with it.
He's dressing clean. He got these. He's spitting out a certain pimp.
He has to have her mind. If you can get her mind, you can get her body too.
That's what Willie Lynch said. And that's what pimps know. Whoremongers know.
So the serpent pimps Eve.
Well, peep this. Proverbs 31. I'm going to start at 10 and then I'm going to jump down. It says, who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies? And what makes a woman virtuous? When she's after, we're going to list it, but she's after the mind of her husband. Watch what it says. It says, the heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. But she ain't going to follow some other rules, no other instructions. She's going to follow his. And he can trust in that. It says, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Right? Because she's following what he came up with. Now when we jump down to verse 26, it says, she openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Now how does she open her mouth with wisdom? Regurgitated from her husband. But when she's taking on the serpent or Eve for his wisdom, what does she regurgitate? Who her man truly is.
Yeah, right. She's going to be a reflection
of her man.
Of her man.
I tell you the truth, man, my sister was that. Every nigga that she got with, you can tell, because now she's speaking out the type of mannerisms and
using their verbiage and shit.
Like, damn, who the new nigga? She like, what? You met somebody. Oh, yeah, I met this one nigga. Yeah, I bet. Y'all done hung
slick
out.
shit he say, oh, yeah.
I can tell. But that's all women. Okay? That's why they're supposed to only be with one man. That's why polygyny don't work. I was about to go further, but I'm not. I'm going to cut it off there. I'm going to say it. On some real shit, a lot of you jakes, man, don't even realize the woman that you love has a spirit of another man that you would be cool with. And that's the spirit that's on her. Versus being that woman don't have a real spirit. Her spirit's supposed to be like yours.
It's cultivated.
It's cultivated by the man that was on her last. You know? And then when she just all of a sudden one day goes from cool to just tripping, that other man's spirit don't want you to take over. That's why it's only supposed to be one man that ever dwells with that woman, you know, that ever lays down with that woman. That's why that's a wise thing, so you never had that dynamic. And she's always cultivated, as you said, to you.
Hey, real quick, Sirach Sirach 7 and 26, it says, "Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
There you go.
Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman."
Uh-huh.
You know,
For airhead, man.
don't like if she's her mindset is based on how you operate. That hey, y'all in sync together.
Yep.
You know. But a woman that has a mind frame of like, I'm over here and I'm taking from this guy over here, and I'm showing this guy over here attention. I'm taking on his mannerisms, his sayings. You know what I'm saying? I'm following this dude's God over here, but I'm over here dealing with this dude's religion. You can't deal with a woman like that.
Nowadays, Jay think that, man, she's interesting, man.
Yeah.
She deep.
She know
She got
everything.
good conversation. Nigga, she's telling you about
Every-
shit another nigga
He said
told
the
her.
past 8 niggas.
Man,
These bitches
nigga
is-
from here, nigga from over there told her about this. If you go to garden this way,
Yeah.
you thinking, oh, this is gonna be beneficial to me. Not realizing she's taking all them other mannerisms, all them other ideas from another man.
She was a Christian, now she's a
Man.
Muslim.
Yeah,
You know?
I know about the 48 laws of physics and power, whatever that shit is.
Yeah,
I know about all kind of shit, man.
she's messed up. You know.
Hella confused in me. It'll be like you got a spiritual Royal Rumble in that mud, man. Fight for King of the Hill.
Yeah. But you don't want a woman who, multiple men have her mind. You want to have a woman that, she has your mind. Like she knows what you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
She care about what you think.
Come. As thou a woman according to your mind. Don't forsake it.
So,
You know, that's what makes us one with the Father, because
yeah.
everything that He taught us, we're not forsaking that. We're
It's a mind trick.
come.
Yep.
We have one husband. So everything he taught us, everything he installed into us, that's it. We ain't finna be swayed. And, like I said, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. We're not finna be persuaded by a God of another nation. We're not finna be swayed by the philosophies and doctrines of the world.
That's right.
You know, that would make us whores if we did that.
Yeah. Which was, we were guilty of that in times past.
Come.
Captivities past. You got something out there?
Rock 26:14.
Yep.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Exactly. Jump to 25 and go 21. I want to make a point in there also. 25, 21.
Rock 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
Because that's what it happens most days. Jake want her for pleasure,
Okay.
and not for to instruct her to do things that need to get done around me.
Yeah.
So what are you choosing a woman for? For the integrity and the gifts that she can bring to your family. The things that you go to that virtuous woman in Proverbs 31, you have different things that she can produce for your family, for your business.
Kind. That's why it's
That's it.
That's why, as we were
Because y'all
explaining,
got
it's
the
like
same mind. So like, they got the same mind
Yep.
of where the company business is going.
that's why you were explaining as well. That's why a woman is supposed to be with that one man, because it's as a fresh template, so to speak, man.
Yep.
You know, you cultivate what you need for your household within her, man.
Yeah.
If you enjoy, home cooked meals, and when you cultivate, or that starts with her parents as well, you know, but cultivate with her cooking, for you, as a gift for you and your house, man.
Right. And see, a father was supposed to establish those things.
Kind.
And that's how you knew the father. You went to the father. He showed you what she could do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you saw with the father, okay, but I like this type of spice. Well, she knows how to cook these types of dishes that can go with that spice.
That's right.
She knows how to sew, because you work in the field. She can sew, because you're going to be ripping up shit out
Yeah.
there. Or you a politician, well, she can read to you or whatever the fuck,
Right.
Just saying that she's gonna help your family
Yeah.
business.
If you're a baker,
Yeah.
she can go a gardener. She could be
she can go cultivate a vineyard,
Yeah.
or some, orchard or something.
kind. fruit, vegetables.
And ultimately, that woman is supposed to teach the children according to the man's heart.
Right.
And the man's heart is supposed to be after the Most High's heart.
There you go. Exactly. So that's why I brought up the wisdom from out of her mouth come the words of nothing but wisdom. It's not her own wisdom because she wasn't given wisdom. We understand.
Yep.
So she's passing down the wisdom from the husband. That's passing to whom? The children. And when you go into it, it says all of that in that chapter. You can find a virtuous woman. She rises up early and her mind is after the children. She's got a game plan for where the kids are going to be doing and going throughout the day and throughout their lives. Like it was an integral figure in the family. I need somebody to micromanage my children so they can grow up to a certain level, while I'm macromanage the overall business.
Unfortunately, right now, we're asking for too much.
Oh yeah, no. We're not talking about nothing on this.
You know, this is
Some try.
yeah. There's gonna be women who do make it, but all this, we're gonna get this in the kingdom. You know, that's when our women are really gonna be in order. No more headaches. No more none of this shit that's going on here. You know, that's all that virtuous woman. That's gonna come in the kingdom. You know, right now, some of our women are trying, and that's good. You know,
It's just gonna take for them to get humble.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we already know there's gonna be a
Major fear.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be a extension. What's that? What they call that? What was that album that Busta Rhymes?
Extinction level.
Extinction
event.
level. It's gonna take an extinction level event
Yep.
for these hoes to finally
Yep.
turn back to their old selves.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all got a chance to see the lesson, but Apostle Rachab and Elder Yashawamba, they did a video in the car called "Women Are Returning to Their Nature."
Yeah.
Right now, they're seeing what the fuck is going on. You know, Kevin Samuels gave them that warning, and winter is coming.
Yep.
So a lot of them are starting to see the writing on the wall. They're seeing that a storm is getting ready to come. So now some of them are starting to like come back to their nature. Like they're starting to try to act feminine all of a sudden. Soft girl era. Yeah, man. They're trying to choose up. You know, we're in that season now. They're trying to get desperate.
They got the red pill women now out there.
Trying to
Like
groom
one
these
white
women
lady
up
to be wives
to be
again.
wives and to understand men and stop bucking up and
What's so
fighting
bad about
against the
getting
men.
your bills
And
paid?
you gotta remember, these
All you
women
gotta
still
do-
devils.
Oh yeah,
They still are.
They might
They
say
still
some shit,
manipulating.
It's a
still
survival
Yeah,
tactic.
definitely, yeah.
It's just a survival tactic. That's all.
Yeah, it
But
ain't
no,
sincere.
but no. When I'm saying when death finally arises though, when it gets deadly out here, they're gonna have no choice.
Let me ask this question. Y'all remember the Ready to Die album with Biggie, right? Remember when he asked the female, would you die for me? What make you ask
Me and my
that?
bitch.
Yeah, me and my bitch, right? Would you die for me? Think about that. How many brothers can say that they're, how many men out there can say that their women are ready to die for them right now? So you live,
Just say it.
and you gonna knowing you gonna go off and be with another woman later on.
Yeah, they'll say that
Most of
shit.
them, when you throw that part out there, hell no, I ain't down for it. He might as well get another bitch better than me.
Bro, it was a video of somebody.
You good? No, you
It was
good.
a video of I think it was Edomite. He was asking a bunch of women, would you if you could choose between you and your husband having to die,
Oh yeah,
who would you choose?
Yep.
They're like, well, my life.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the men, of course, they said, well, me.
Yeah. Yep.
Obviously, everybody is obvious, but they were put on the earth to take that L for us. They were there to help us.
That's why it's more of them than us.
Yeah. Right.
More women than men.
Expendable.
And I'm gonna make sure the family, your children, my children that came from you, are still gonna be good with me. Without me, we're looking at it.
Yeah.
What happened without me? These niggas taking, selling drugs, popping drugs, riding Hellcats all through the freeways and shit, laying people down, shooting with the chopper and all this other shit, the Draco.
The drink.
What the fuck you get when they run shit?
Yep.
But we're gonna see what happens when a real man runs the family structure. It's coming.
Yeah, everything is gonna be restored, man. The serpent, he done made a big fucking mess.
Yeah. And only a fire can quench